Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome back to the Dynamo. Now, congratulations. Well done. I'm so proud of you. We are going to go into the advanced editor rules. We're going to go into the advanced rules. You're a brave, brave person. I commend you. Um, let's let's go. Okay. What we want to do is we want to get at match squads and how to edit match squads because this can be finicky. This took me a while. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm just gonna throw together a database from scratch so you can see how you would go about constructing this from the ground up very quickly. So I just want to go clubs. Wait, have I got the? Yeah, I've got to load the editor data. This is something that I've done in the previous episodes. I just have 340 teams placed in division, lower division. So we're going to work with this. You go to general, you go down to fixture rules, you got your max squad size of 25. Now, this can be deceptive because it shows squad rules. What it doesn't tell you is this is match squad rules, not squad registration rules. So you can put in your ad, you can go like a minimum under 24 players, you can put like 16 of these. This won't be registration rules, this will be match squad rules. And that can really screw you over if you're not paying attention because that's not what we're looking for and it's not what we're thinking about. If you want to change the registration rules, what you have to do is you have to go into rules. Actually, I'm just gonna remove this. I'm just gonna edit the SSE Electricity League because this will take forever to actually load into anything unless I do this because I want to try show you what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So nation contains Ireland, Republic of Ireland, just do 10 team league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. It's a handy little small closed league. Hey, this is the Irish Super League. No qualifications, no relegations. There you go. Nation Ireland. I know everyone here probably doesn't like the Super League. If you want to know how to make it, just leave it in the comments and I might actually construct one for you and just show you how you'd go about making the Super League with teams that are always in it and teams that get brought up on merit. So basically the teams that get brought up on merit are the ones that deserve to be there and the other ones are just there for a paycheck. But we're not here to discuss the Super League. We're here to discuss match squad registration. So division, add division, single division. You all know how this works. So 0, 1 from 7, really doesn't matter, just formulaic. And like I showed you, you go into your fixture rules and there's nothing in here. What you need to do is you need to convert to advanced rules. You go to your division, you go to general, you scroll all the way down, fixture rules index. This is the one you're looking for. Now pay attention to the number, then you go back up here to Republic of Ireland, you go into fixture rules, Rule 0. Now, you can kind of read through all of these. Squad selection eligibility will be players that are always eligible or players that are always ineligible or players cup tied, temporary restrictions. You look through these, they're fairly self-explanatory. Squad selection value, I'm actually not entirely sure what the hell this means. I've looked through it a few times. It makes sense. I just leave it blank. Here's a basic rule of thumb for the advanced rules. If you don't really know what it does, just leave it blank. 9 times out of 10 in a lot of the editor datas, even the stuff that's compiled in-game when you open up like the Barclays Premier League, you'll notice a lot of stuff is left blank. We open this up here because you want to go to squad selection rules down here. Click that enabled, go add, and now we're going to do, so it'll be overall squad rules, homegrown rules, and from club. Now I'm going to put in the classic Champions League one. Now, because you want it to be a minimum of 4, you go more than 4. Now, what it's not telling you is it'll be more than or equal to 4, meaning you meet the criteria if you have 4. It can be tempting to say like that, you must have 4. No. If you put in equals, that means if you register 5 players that meet their criteria, it'll be considered ineligible because you have too many. Equals if you want it to be exactly that number. Less than if you want it to be less than or more than less than or equal to, more than or equal to for that one, blah blah blah. You know how it goes. Play around with it and you'll see how it works. So overall squad homegrown. Here I'm going to put this in 8. Again, more than. And the last one we're going to do is we're going to do goalkeepers. So it'll be miscellaneous. Or is it? Yeah, no, it'll be miscellaneous. Goalkeepers in squad, we'll say Must have at least 2 goalkeepers in squad. So again, more than. Okay, so we've that fine. Now, what you can do is you can go into it and actually have a look at some of these. And these are even more kind of more detailed values. A lot of this time, you don't really need to get into the nitty gritties of this aspect. You look down through like teams for this division of home division, like Portuguese teams on like there's a lot of really kind of like you clicky things, and you don't really have to pay that much attention to it. You can look into these if you feel like you need to, but 9 times out of 10 you won't need to touch them. So we're going to save this as Ireland Advanced Rules. Save. And we have to test, because that's just how the advanced rules work. Have to verify everything. Now, the handy thing about the advanced rules is once it's verified, it logs it in the file that it's verified, so you don't have to save it again. The basic rules, every time you verify, you have to save, otherwise it won't let you open it in the editor. Now, once I show you this, I'm going to go into the advanced rules to show you how you can edit the Champions League as well. Because this same question comes up for the Champions League a lot, which is how do you edit the Champions League squad selection eligibility rules. So we're going to go to new career game. Okay. Open whenever you feel like it. Come on. There we go. So where do I have 2? Okay, we're going to cancel. Do I have 2 Ireland AR? No, just the 1. Okay. That must have been a random thing going on there. Career. Open. 2 Ireland AR. Okay, so I'm gonna put in, just to be safe, because I don't want to have to waste time here, version 1. Saved, and it is verified. So I'm going to go back in here, career, and if this creates 2 ones, no, it doesn't. Okay, so version 1, advanced setup. Get rid of all the leagues that we're not caring about. From Ireland, yes. Okay. You know, I've only literally just this moment realized there's no music. So let me get some music for you. Hope you haven't been bored senseless for the past 8 minutes. Okay. Teamwork is mainly how will a player following tactical instructions and works alongside his teammates. A team full of players with high ratings will work better as a unit. Pro tip for you: if you want players to square a ball across goal, look for high teamwork and decision making. Teamwork really doesn't mean anything if you don't have decision making in that regard. Okay, so go profile, go into Bohemians, Electricity League, view, rules, and voila, this is what we're looking for. Transfer window and squad registration, and there's our registration rules. Beautiful. As you can see, it's fairly straightforward. Now I'm going to show you how to do all of this for the Champions League. So what we do, remove it. Just get rid of it. You don't need it. Okay. So I'm going to load a brand new database because I don't want any editor data. I don't want anything touching this. I just want to go from the base game. We go in here. Let's go Champions League just so I can show you what it looks like in general. Go to rules, and down here you see your registration rules. We're minimum 4, minimum 8. We're all familiar with these. Now, I have good news and I have bad news for you. The good news is I can show you how to just get rid of it and have a blank. The bad news, if you want to edit it to be a specific version, you gotta make the competition from scratch. That is, unfortunately, it seems to be hard coded into the game, but you can tell it to ignore that. And I'm going to show you how to tell it to ignore it. But I'm also going to give you an introduction into how to edit the Champions League itself, because if you want to change home and away systems, if you want to change the type of group stage, one thing that I've done before, because I just thought it was interesting, is rather than having 8 groups of 4, have 4 groups of, yeah, I had 4 groups of 8 because I just thought that was more funny. And rather than playing round robin, they had 1 fixture each, and it was the top team go straight into quarterfinal. That was just more fun to me. You got bigger teams. What you do, go down competitions, name, UEFA, Champions League, and what you do here is the golden bot. You go into nation, it should be empty. It should be. If it's not, you're doing something wrong. And now you want to put it into a competition. So we're going to go to name. We're going to put it into Austria. No, I'm just picking a country at random completely here. No, I actually mean it. I'm not joking here. Completely at random. I've never managed in Austria. I've bought plenty of players from Austria, but I've never managed there. So we're going to go to rules, add nation rules. Counterintuitive, but it works. Add lower divisions. And then we're going to current nations. You can't do other nations. Because look, we're going to say Bhutan. It puts me back up to create new rules. You don't want new rules. You have to do current. We're going to go Austria. Add lower divisions. That is very important. Now this opens up here. Convert to advanced rules. And this is where the magic happens. Because Champions League, the competition structure as designed in the game itself is editable. And this is a beautiful little trick because you go into stages. Like here you have the championship path. Here you have the league path. Here you have the group stage. And you have the knockout stage. Like let me just very quickly show you. Like if you want to go into rounds, round 3 will be the final. You can change like substitution rules. You can change number of matches. You can even change the final to a 2-legged affair. You could even change the final to being one match, but it has replays. You can set stadium. It's set to host here. You can literally set it to that the home team, the national stadium. I don't know how that would work for a Continental Cup. Draw rules, series rules. Like you could put in a series. Like you could have best of 3 games, 6 points needed. Like you could create some very interesting Champions League methods within the Champions League structure as it exists within here. You can change the prize money. 19 million. I remember that being more. I thought that was far more. I could change it to 100 million now if I wanted to. There's a handy thing about getting involved in this one. But what we're looking for is that squad registration rules. So you go all the way down. Now, an important thing to remember about this editor is it's got a 2018 version and a 2021 version. It slightly changes for the 2021 version because of the 2021 World Cup in Qatar. Qatar, I never know how to pronounce that. So whatever you do in one, you have to do in the other because it's squad selection rules. Otherwise, it's just going to forget about it for the other one. So you go in here, same thing, general, all the way down, rule fixture index. All you want to do is put in -1. I'll need to ask the people in the editor's hideaway, just what does -1 do? I've just found if you put anything in here, if you change it in any way, or tell it to, look, we're going to show you this one. Austria, we're going on to fixture rules. We're going to create a new rule set. So now rule 20, and we've done nothing to it. There is nothing in here. Go in here, there is nothing in here. So it's doing nothing. Go back to Champions League, go back to General, all the way down here, and then enter in 20. And remember, you have to do that for this one as well. General, all the way down, go down to 20. Okay, so now save as, it'll be Champions League registration. CLR, okay. Rules, test rules, all. Because the reason why you can't edit it is because you need to select some rules that are based within the Continental system itself, because it's pulling fixture rules from national fixture rules. So I haven't been able to figure out a way to actually get in and edit Continental fixture rules, which is what you're trying to do. The system I'm showing you right now is how to just get rid of the Continental rules so that it can't find what it's looking for, so it just doesn't draw any up. That's the system we're going with here, and I've just found it probably the best way of trying to approach this problem, because like if you don't want to go through the effort of having to just reconstruct the whole competition from scratch. Now, if you get into the advanced rules, you could literally just copy every screen and just kind of like just make little notes. Do like if you go down here, snip, you have the snipping tool. Like I'm going to move it over here. You can just use this, and we can just do that. And there you go. You can just make little pictures for yourself. Okay, so this is done. So we're going to go back over here. New career game. Oh wait, sorry. One thing you need to do. I almost forgot about this. Go back into the Champions League. Austria, none. Now, I might have to save this again. It's not verified. No, fuck's sake. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have saved myself about 3 seconds, 3 minutes if I had just done that. Okay, this shouldn't take a huge amount of time. But we're going to go back into the cancel, back out here. Isn't he a beautiful manager? Look at him, stubble and everything. See the brown eyes and the red shirt. And look, who has just a black kit with no names? Look, it's not even a football club. This is somebody's back garden that they've decided, I'm going to run a football club. Okay, so we'll let this do its thing, basically. If I just remember to do it properly, we wouldn't be here. This is wasting my time and yours. Come on, come on. Simulating the damn competition. I believe in you. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Verified. Back in here, career. Back over here. So you want that opened up. CLR. Unselect that. Advanced setup. We'll select Austria just for shits and giggles, why not? Top, okay. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long to open up. Rejecting a job offer from another club will improve your popularity with your club's board and fans. I've never really done. I need to do more journeyman saves. I done 1 years ago. Wrote a story on it on the FM base called Javier Gonzalo Mendez. Whenever I created a character in my head years ago called Javier Gonzalo Mendez, a kid born in Barcelona who wanted to manage the Barcelona team. So whenever I manage Barcelona, like I have him here, like I have Javier Mendez. I love him so much. Okay, so it doesn't matter who we're doing. Go in here, UEFA, Champions League, go to rules, go down here. There's no registration rules. We've gotten rid of it. Next season, no registration rules. That is how you get rid of the registration rules from the Champions League. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't show you how to customize them and put in your own ones because that involves making the competition from scratch, and God bless you if you want to do it. So that is how you do all of that. Good luck to you, my friends. I'm gonna tentatively wade more into the advanced rules editor just so I can show you different things. Like one thing I want to do is just like random bits here and there. But in the meantime, happy hunting. Hope you score 1,000,000 goals, and good luck to you, my friends.